Hey y'all, goal is to get a little look-see at the Cornish Rock Cross meat chicks. They're 10 days old, and my youngest son, Drew, nicknamed Drill Master, we're out here taking care of them, chicken chores. We've got the barn door open on the front. That's why we've got all the strong light coming in, and actually they're responding to that by going toward it because it has warmth behind it. Our ambient temperature is probably around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and we've had a lot of strong wind in rural southeast Ohio, USA today. It's March 20th, 2024, and that strong wind is bringing in cold weather. It's supposed to be about 20 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. If you're in a Celsius part of the world, 20 degrees Fahrenheit Drew, you can help me out on this if you can compute it faster than I can. 20 degrees Fahrenheit would probably be about -12 Celsius, wouldn't it? I'm thinking. I think it is. I think 32 degree spread from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Drew's helping us get these feeders filled. So these feeders were actually filled about 6 hours before recording this video. We've got 2 sit here, 4, 6, 8. We have 9 of these little feeder trays. So they pretty well emptied them, and we're making sure they get filled up, filling them clear up to those flip lids that have the trays for them to put their heads through. So filling them up. Drew helped me fill up the waters. We've got 7 gallons of water in here. So 125 Cornish Rock Cross meat chicks, 10 days old. They love cameras. Chickens seem to love cameras. So 10 days old, they're drinking about 14 gallons of water a day. We have bigger, sorry Drew, I'll get out of your road. We have bigger waters that we will transition into for these birds. They're not quite ready size-wise yet, and they are getting there quantity consumption wise. The big waters will hold 5 gallons at a time. So with them, drinking 14 gallons a day, we could put 3 of those big waters down this side for them, and they'd be good. So maybe even by the time they're 2 weeks old, we might be putting those big waters in. We don't allow situations like this where the chicks are piling against each other to happen for very long. That's just happening for now because we have this dramatic difference in lighting where that's real strong sunlight and the rest of the pen is not real strong lighting. So that'll change as soon as we close this door up, because actually Drew and our goals right now, I think, is probably to get in the house. It's evening here, even though we still got the sun shining. He's worked farming all day. I've had a busy day. So I think our goals are to get in the house and get some supper on. And I'm going to have some hot tea and stay warm. Wanted to tell y'all, though, on this 125 Cornish Rock Cross meat chicks, 10 days old, we've just completed 100 pounds of feed on them. So we opened a new 50-pound bag to put this feed down the end of day 10. So it took them 10 days to consume 100 pounds of feed. And see how we've got this bird sitting, so and this bird standing to eat. So we're observing there. We need to adjust these feeders up a little higher, and even the waters, we're about ready to adjust them up a little higher. And we'll do that with more scrap wood. So Drew and the other guys, they'll help us cut some scrap wood up this end of the week or this weekend. So hopefully by this weekend we'll get feeders lifted, because we don't want them sitting down eating. That doesn't help them. Oh, we got another one doing it there too. That doesn't help them build strong legs. We want to help them build strong legs. That's why we want to get the trays of the feeders and waters up to the height of the birds' backs and keep them standing when they're eating. So if you're raising meat chickens, even if you're raising 12 instead of 125 at a time or whatever, or if you're raising 500, whatever, do what you can in your pen to get those birds standing up when they're eating and when they're drinking, because it helps build up leg strength, and they're going to need that come the end of production. they need to have strong legs to hold them up throughout production, because they're going to get pretty big really fast. And if their legs don't keep up, that's going to work against us in the long run. So anything else, Drew, on these birds that's kind of timely or that we need to tell the people? They're doing pretty good, huh? This flock is doing pretty good. We did start with 126. We have lost one. I think on day 8 we lost the one, but that does happen with meat chickens, unfortunately. So Drew, would you mind pulling that door shut so we get some even light? And as we wrap this video up, y'all can see, you know, the barn with a little more even lighting. Yeah, and so these birds may, I don't know if the door will stay shut. Yeah, so right there, so that's kind of what I was hoping to see. As the door shut and that strong light wasn't over there, I hope y'all can see, they're all basically looking back toward the heat lamps, and they're gonna probably head back that direction. So in fact, I'm gonna come over here and walk behind them and kind of get them to go that way. And that's a practice we do and we recommend if y'all are raising meat birds. If you can work around them and gently, see, I'm not even touching any of them, we're not doing anything dramatic or hurtful, but gently compel them to move around multiple times a day, because we need them to be compelled to do a little bit of exercise, because see, we're already seeing where they're comfortable with their people, they're comfortable in their environment, they don't want to move any more than they have to. So going to be cold tonight. I believe the 7 heat lamps will get this group of birds through the evening. Drew, is warm weather coming anytime soon to Southeast Ohio? Is it going to warm up after tonight, Monday? So today's Wednesday, it's about 5 more days. Okay, y'all heard it here first. Drill Master says 5 more days and it's going to warm up. So I hope he's right. I hope it stays warm once it warms up again. Just, if nothing else, for us, for the sake of raising these meat chickens, because it's a lot easier to raise them in good weather than cold weather, isn't it, Drew? Yeah, a lot easier for us. So anyway, so they're eating. That is kind of cool that they ate 100 pounds in 10 days. And now that'll pick up. We're gonna see them eat through the quantity faster, and that consumption rate's gonna increase, and they're gonna continue to grow rapidly. So we're filling, what did we say, 9 feeders, and we can show you. So we got bigger feeders too, we'll transition them into, and actually I'm filling those about 3 times a day now, these 9 little feeders. So, you know, quantity wise, we're kind of ready to move them into bigger feeders. Those are some of their bigger feeders over there. So as soon as they're tall enough, big enough that they can reach down into those wells, that's what they're going to be eating out of. Quick look at the neighbors. There's those egg production chicks, some leghorns, some marins, some Easter eggers. There goes one zipping around, and they do jump up here. They like cameras and people too. So Drew fed them while we were in here, and they have water. I watered them this afternoon. So they're 3 weeks old, almost 2 weeks old. Okay, just a different typiness, different kinds of chicken. These are meat production. These are definitely egg production. Okay, so different typiness in the bird's build and body. So y'all, thanks for joining us. Join us again at Twin Oaks Farm Poultry on YouTube. Remember that real good chicken comes from real chickens raised with good management practices. And if you're eating chicken, make sure it is real chicken from real chickens. Support your local farmers, eat good food, and God bless y'all. We'll see you back here on Twin Oaks Farm Poultry another day. Meet us back in the meat bird barn another time.